Hello, my name is Marion and I am one of your teachers. In earlier units, you learned about the quantifiers much and many, and a few adverbs of quantity. Today, you are going to learn some more. Much, a lot, a little, and a bit. You have studied much, a lot, a little, and a bit as quantifiers in the course, but they can also be adverbs of quantity when used with an adjective. Look at these examples. It's a pretty good film, but it's a bit too long. It's a pretty good film, but it's a little too long. My English is much better than my French. My English is a lot better than my French. As you can see, a bit and a little have similar meanings, and the same happens with much and a lot. Here's an additional piece of information. Sometimes we use percentages and fractions as adverbs of quantity. For example, I am 90% sure. The bottle is half empty. To, so, and as with much and many. Remember that much and many are used to say that there is a large amount of something. Much is used with uncountable nouns, and many is used with countable nouns. Today, we are going to learn how to use them when they are preceded by the adverbs to, so, and as. Let's see some examples in this extract of the ABBA film, The Full Restaurant, where a couple is waiting in line for a table.
Neil, let's go to another restaurant. There are too many people waiting here.
But that means it's a good restaurant. You should never go to a restaurant which isn't busy. It's a golden rule. Let's wait in the queue. I often come here with my colleagues.
Oh, darling, I'm hungry. I didn't have as much lunch as you did.
Let's check what adverbs of quantity with much and many you have just seen in the ABBA film. There are too many people waiting here. I didn't have as much lunch as you did. Too much and too many. Let's start with too much and too many. The adverb too is used to mean more than you want or need. We put too before much or many to express that a quantity is bigger than wanted or needed. Let's look at some examples with too much followed by an uncountable noun. I have too much sugar in my tea. There's too much traffic on the roads. Now let's look at how too many is used with countable nouns. I have too many sugar cubes in my tea. There are too many cars on the roads. Easy, right? Let's move on. So much and so many. The adverb so means to such a great degree, and when we use it before much or many, it means we refer to a big but undetermined amount of something. We use so much with uncountable nouns and so many with countable ones. Now let's see some examples of how to use so much. There is so much pollution that it's hard to breathe. I have so much work that I'm not sure I will finish on time. And here are some examples with so many. He has so many books that his house is like a library. She has so many things to do and so little time to do them. As much and as many. If we want to compare two quantities, we might use the structures as many as and as much as. If we use it in affirmative sentences, it indicates there is no difference. Look at this. The grey suit costs as much as the navy blue one. They both cost $100. James has as many children as Jane. Both of them have 5 children. We are highlighting the difference when we use it in negative sentences. For example, we don't have as much work as last year. I don't need as many holidays as you. We can also use it in questions to ask if there is a quantity difference between two things. For example, are there as many students as last year? Were there as many cars as here in London? Well, that was easy enough. Well, in this class, you have learned more adverbs of quantity in English. Check the ABBA film to recognize more examples and watch it several times until you are able to understand it all without subtitles. Take care. Bye.